The future of kaiju films. Will Godzilla lead the way? Epic, adrenaline-pumping music plays as we see a montage of the most iconic kaiju battles. Godzilla battling King Ghidorah with electric storms flashing, Mothra soaring majestically over a devastated cityscape, and colossal clashes that shake the earth. The montage crescendos with a powerful shot of Godzilla standing atop a ruined city, roaring triumphantly as the title appears. Hey there, fellow monster enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the colossal world of kaiju. Today, we're tackling a big question, pun absolutely intended. Will Godzilla continue to lead the way in the future of kaiju films? The origin and evolution of kaiju films. Alright, let's rewind the clock to where it all began. Picture post-World War II Japan, a nation rebuilding from the ashes, grappling with the aftermath of nuclear devastation. In 1954, a giant creature emerged from the depths of the ocean and onto the silver screen. Godzilla, or Gojira as originally known. This wasn't just any monster movie. Godzilla was a walking, roaring symbol of nuclear horror, a manifestation of real fears that loomed large in the public consciousness. But Godzilla didn't stay solo for long. Soon, the cinematic landscape was teeming with other fantastical creatures: Mothra, the giant moth deity; Rodan, the supersonic flying reptile; and the three-headed terror, King Ghidorah. These weren't mere monsters. They were embodiments of various themes and myths, each adding richness to the burgeoning genre. Other studios saw the success and wanted a piece of the action. Rival studios began crafting their own kaiju tales, expanding the universe and giving birth to epic crossover events. Remember those wild ensemble films where multiple kaiju would throw down in all-out battles? It's like the original cinematic universe before it was cool. Technologically, we've come a long way from the days of suitmation. Yeah, that's actors in suits stomping on miniature sets. As charming as that was, advancements in CGI and special effects have taken kaiju films to a whole new level. Now, we can witness these giants with stunning realism, making the destruction and drama feel all the more immersive. Godzilla's role as the face of kaiju. So, why is Godzilla the reigning king of the monsters? For starters, Godzilla's character arc over the decades is nothing short of legendary. Initially portrayed as a villain, an unstoppable force of nature hell-bent on destruction, Godzilla evolved into an anti-hero, and at times, humanity's unlikely protector. Themes like environmentalism, the folly of man, and the balance of nature have all been explored through his titanic battles. Globally, Godzilla broke free from his Japanese origins and became a worldwide phenomenon. His entry into Western cinema, though with some hits and misses, cemented his status as a cultural icon. He's influenced filmmakers across the globe, inspiring a slew of homage characters and similar narratives. And let's not forget the merchandising juggernaut. From action figures to video games, Godzilla's footprint extends far beyond the movie screen. At the box office, Godzilla films have roared loudly. They've set records, garnered awards, and brought in fans from all walks of life. Movies like Shin Godzilla reinvigorated the franchise with critical acclaim, while the Hollywood reboots introduced the mighty lizard to new audiences. This success has been a boon for Toho Studios and the Japanese film industry as a whole, putting them firmly on the global map. The modern kaiju renaissance. Fast forward to the last decade, and we've witnessed what many are calling the modern kaiju renaissance. The West has fully embraced the genre, thanks in large part to Legendary Pictures' MonsterVerse. Starting with Godzilla in 2014, then Kong, Skull Island in 2017, and culminating with the epic Godzilla vs. Kong in 2021, these films have reignited the public's fascination with giant monsters duking it out. But the kaiju genre isn't just resting on the shoulders of Godzilla and Kong. Films like Pacific Rim brought a fresh take, introducing massive mech suits, Jaegers, piloted by humans to combat equally massive monsters. It's a glorious fusion of kaiju and mecha genres that pays homage while carving its own path. What's really exciting is the diversification of stories and themes. Independent filmmakers and animators are exploring kaiju narratives in new and creative ways. From anime series like Godzilla Singular Point on Netflix to indie films that experiment with the genre's tropes, there's a wealth of content catering to both longtime fans and newcomers. And can we talk about the fans for a second? The rise of social media has supercharged audience engagement. Fan theories, art, discussions, they're all happening at lightning speed online. Conventions dedicated to kaiju and monster films are popping up, giving fans a space to celebrate and geek out together. Nostalgia plays a part, sure, but there's also a genuine excitement about where the genre is headed. The future prospects of kaiju films. Looking ahead, the horizon is brimming with possibilities. There's buzz about upcoming releases. Godzilla x Kong. The New Empire is slated, and fans are already speculating like crazy about what new threats might emerge. Will we see classic foes reimagined? Maybe new alliances formed? The anticipation is half the fun. Technological innovations are set to take the kaiju experience to the next level. Imagine virtual reality setups where you can witness a city-leveling battle from street level, or maybe even pilot a Jaeger yourself. How cool would that be? Advancements in CGI mean our favorite monsters will look better than ever, with more realistic textures and movements that make them feel truly alive. And with AI creeping into film production, think smarter animations, dynamic simulations, the sky's the limit. Streaming platforms are also shaking things up. Netflix has delved into the kaiju world with original content, making these stories more accessible than ever. No longer do you have to hunt down DVDs or catch late-night TV reruns. With a few clicks, you can binge-watch entire series or discover new films you might have missed. This accessibility is crucial for bringing in global audiences. Fans from all over the world can connect, discuss, and share their passion. It's creating a more unified fanbase that's hungry for more content. Versus challenges facing the genre. Of course, it's not all sunshine and monster battles. The genre does face some challenges moving forward. Market saturation is a real concern. With so many studios jumping on the kaiju bandwagon, there's a risk of overwhelming audiences with content that starts to feel repetitive. Quality storytelling needs to remain a priority over quantity. Staying culturally relevant is another hurdle. Kaiju films have always been a mirror reflecting societal issues, be it nuclear fears, environmental disasters, or technological anxieties. To keep resonating with audiences, these films need to tackle contemporary themes in a way that's authentic and thought-provoking. Then there's the stiff competition from other genres. Superhero films, sci-fi epics, and other blockbuster franchises are all vying for audience attention. Kaiju films need to offer something unique to stand out in this crowded space. Maybe that's by deepening the lore, innovating in film techniques, or by weaving in cross-genre elements. Godzilla's potential to lead. So, with all that said, does Godzilla have what it takes to continue leading the charge? I believe the answer is a resounding yes. Godzilla isn't just a monster, he's an ever-evolving symbol. Throughout the decades, he's been adapted to address current issues, whether it's nuclear power, environmental destruction, or humanity's overreach. Godzilla sets trends within the genre. When Godzilla movies innovate, others follow. Collaborations and crossovers. Imagine Godzilla teaming up or facing off with new kaiju or even characters from other universes. Could open up exciting new avenues. And let's not underestimate the power of the fans. The Godzilla fanbase is one of the most dedicated out there. Their enthusiasm not only keeps the franchise alive but also drives it forward. From fan art to forums, cosplay to conventions, their passion is the lifeblood that sustains and grows the Godzilla legacy. Merchandise, video games, even music, Godzilla's presence across various media keeps him relevant and in the public eye. This cross-media presence ensures that even when there's a lull in films, the character remains ingrained in popular culture. Conclusion. Well, there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the towering world of kaiju and the big guy himself, Godzilla. From his radioactive beginnings in 1954 to his current status as a global icon, Godzilla has proven time and again that he's more than just a monster. He's a reflection of human society, our fears, our hubris, and sometimes, our hope. Personally, I'm stoked about what the future holds. With the right balance of innovation and respect for the source material, Godzilla can definitely lead the way forward. The genre has so much potential for growth and new stories, and I, for one, can't wait to see what's next. But hey, that's just my take. What's yours? Now it's your turn. What do you think about the future of kaiju films? Do you believe Godzilla will continue to reign supreme, or is there another contender lurking in the shadows? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel out. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. We're just getting started with our monster-sized explorations. Feel free to follow me on social media, the links are down in the description. I'm always sharing cool behind-the-scenes stuff, memes, and more. Plus, I'd love to connect with you all there. Stay tuned because next week we're diving into the hidden gems of kaiju cinema, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for hanging out with me today and indulging in some giant monster talk. Remember, whether you're Team Godzilla, Team Kong, or you just love a good monster flick, this channel is for you. Until next time, keep dreaming big and watching bigger.